Let's give it up for David Huerta and all of the immigrants in Los Angeles and people standing up for their rights. My name is Jamie Gully. I serve as the president of SEIU Healthcare Minnesota and Iowa, a union of 50,000 healthcare workers here in the two-state area. David Huerta is a father. He's a union leader. He was born in Los Angeles, and he is a fierce advocate for all workers. David is also my friend and someone with whom I have served on the SEIU International Board. He's a sports fan, especially a fan of the LA Dodgers. On behalf of SEIU Healthcare, yes, surprisingly, the LA Dodgers. We still support it. David Huerta, I'm here in support of David, my friend, and also all of the unjustly detained people in Los Angeles. On behalf of my union, I'm here in solidarity to lift up my voice to demand his release, along with all unjustly detained workers. And we call on ICE to stop the military-style raids on workplaces and to stop trampling on our First Amendment rights. Every individual deserves to be safe at work, in their workplace, in their homes, and in their communities. I want to welcome up our next speaker, Kelly Gibbons from SEIU Local 284.
Hi, everybody. My name is Kelly Gibbons. I am the Executive Director of SEIU Local 284. I'm standing here today in solidarity with David. David is a friend of ours. He was doing what we all do as labor leaders, is we protect workers' rights and freedoms. We are Americans. We have rights. We have freedoms in this country. My father and my son served in the military. Air Force, Marine. We don't leave anybody behind. We take care of our people and we fight for the rights of our Constitution. Our Constitution is being stripped away from us, and they are going after us, the citizens. We pay the taxes to put them in office. We pay our taxes to make sure that the laws protect us as workers, as communities. I'm sorry because I'm going off script. Yep. I do that a lot, but this is really important. It's really important, folks. Imagine a world where there was only one color of flower, just yellow. We had yellow flowers, no red, no blue, no purple. We are a diverse nation made from immigrants. This country was built on the backs of immigrants. People from our family, we're all immigrants. We came here to have a better life. What does really America stand for? I grew up saying the Pledge of Allegiance every day, that everybody in America was treated with dignity and respect, and that all of us were protected under the laws and had just cause. We don't abduct people. We don't imprison people. We don't hurt people. I can tell you I've been at many, many protests, and I've never been violent. And I know my family and friends and brothers and sisters in the union, we protest for injustice for workers and communities and people who don't have a voice. And we are attacking people who don't have a voice. What is wrong with us when we go after people who just want to have the same rights as we do? Didn't we all grow up saying, go to America, the land of the free, the land of the brave, where you could be anybody and do anything that you want to, and all dreams are possible? Folks, we're in the fight for our life. And I really hope that what happened to David doesn't happen to any of the rest of us. I will not be silenced. Nobody is going to take my rights away from me and tell me I can't have a voice in my community, in my country, that I work and pay taxes for and take care of our families the way they deserve to be taken care of. DEI is not a dirty word. And the way they are pushing us against each other, I implore everybody who's watching this, we have to stick together. We have to take care of each other. We come out and fight for you, and our military should not be used against us. My son and my dad are both gone. They died, and they fought for this country, and they fought for this Constitution because they took an oath to a Constitution, not to a king. They are not here, and if they were, they would say, do not let this happen to America. We need to stand together, and if you're in the military or you're ICE or whatever your job is, we the people pay your taxes. We take care of you. You need to start taking care of us. Thank you very much.
Here on Lake Street, just blocks away, just miles away from here. What is happening right now is unacceptable, and we demand accountability. What happened with David in LA is unacceptable, and we demand accountability. ICE has refused to even grant, in David's case, congressional leaders access to its detention facilities in Los Angeles. Members of Congress have the right to conduct surprise visits to check on health and safety of those detained, and they've been denied. The Trump administration has just simply gone too far. This is an abuse of power, and it tarnishes our democracy, as Kelly said. We demand David's release and all of the other individuals caught in these cruel military-style and aggressive ICE raids happening all over the country. Now it's immigrant workers that built this building. Immigrants, including those who have temporary protected status, who have also recently been deprived of their rights, that are vital to all sectors of our economy. They include the essential field workers who harvest our food, the janitors who clean those buildings, some of who are behind us, the doctors and nurses who provide care when we're ill, the home care workers who assist our aging loved ones and individuals with disabilities. Removing these workers from our communities and work sites would devastate us. As families, they would hurt our local economies, and they would hurt all of us. We call on elected officials, all of them at the national level and at the state level and at the city level, to stand with working people in this moment, defend immigrant communities, defend our communities, and all who contribute to all of us to make this a better place. And with that, I want to turn it over to Bernie from the AFL-CIO, our statewide president.
Thanks, Greg. As you heard, my name is Bernie Burnham, and I am the president of the Minnesota AFL-CIO, the state's federation of more than 1,000 local unions who represent 300,000 working people throughout the state. We are the labor movement's shared voice, and today we are raising our shared voice loud and clear because Donald Trump and his followers are unnecessarily targeting our hardworking immigrant brothers, sisters, and siblings in communities across this nation. Now they are trying to intimidate us by detaining an elected union officer. As both his union's president and a state federation officer, David Huerta was exercising his constitutional rights and conducting legal observation of ICE activity in his community. He was doing what he's always done, and what all of us in the labor movement do, putting solidarity into action by defending our fellow workers. In response, ICE agents assaulted him and continue to hold him in detention. That's right. He and thousands of our immigrant brothers and sisters need us to put solidarity into action. So let's be clear about a few things. First, in the labor movement, an injury to one is an injury to all. If you go after one of our own, whether it's sending a sheet metal worker apprentice to a gulag in El Salvador, or assaulting and detaining a union president for exercising his constitutional rights, we will defend them. Secondly, we refuse to let ICE, in their masked, secret police cosplay uniforms, intimidate us. This is still the United States of America, where the people in our Constitution are still the highest authority in this land. So whether it's on Lake Street or all the way in Los Angeles, you can count on the labor movement to keep raising our voices and to keep standing up for our fellow workers in the face of injustice. Thank you. Free David and Grace. From Lake Street to LA.
Free David!
Free David and Grace. From Lake Street to LA.
Uh,
Free David and Grace. From Lake Street to LA.
All right, folks, with that, we are done with the press conference. If folks want to do any individual questions, we can take them off to the side. But thank you so much, folks, for coming. We're going to keep fighting until David is free and all the other folks that have been swept up in these.
And free Gloria Colliard, who was arrested on Lake Street. Notice they're going after labor unions, and they're going after trans sisters, and they're going after brown people when they're going through the crowds. So protect our sisters, protect our brown and black folks in the crowd, and protect our labor leaders in the crowd. Make sure that you understand what they are doing when they are targeting us in these crowds. Free David Huerta and everybody else.